Hey, buddy. Hi, my name's Adam. I've been an insurance agent since 2007 with the focus on trucking and the trucking industry. Years ago, I made videos regarding how to use owner-operators in your business and other little tips and tricks to help people shop for trucking insurance. So today's video is going to be way different than that. It's basically what I've learned over the past 5 years regarding the trucking industry. And I say 5 years because prior to that, just wasn't sure if I would make it in this business because it's so turbulent. Rates go up and down for actual truckers. Fuel prices go up and down for actual truckers, or diesel prices. So many variables just kept me unsure year to year as to whether I would be able to manage this business. So here we are in 2022, going into 2023. And so I wanted to take a second and hopefully you can watch this video and take away from it something that helps you make the decision whether or not to get into trucking yourself. So I think the biggest takeaway from this video, or from what I've learned over the past 5 years, is that trucking is not a get-rich-quick kind of business. Trucking is a way to utilize your equipment and your skills, aligning with federal governments or federal agencies and state agencies to conduct business across state lines or across city to city within a state. So the biggest takeaway from my experience dealing with truckers doing that is that it is not a get-rich-quick business. It's more like a company that you have full control over. Surprise, right? Most of you are getting your own authorities or your own truck so that you can be your own boss, because you do have that entrepreneurial spirit. And that's a good thing. That is the main part about my job that I love the most, is that every day I get to work with entrepreneurs. Every day these entrepreneurs are finding new ways around, I would say new struggles, but new struggles to them, right? Because most of the struggles that a person or a trucking company goes through, their neighbor has gone through as well in the trucking industry. Their peers are going through these issues. The only difference is, I think, that people that are willing to talk about the money that they're making, it's usually a telltale sign to not listen to that person. It's a red flag, because, like I said, it's not a get-rich-quick program, and those talking about money and how much money they're making quickly, sadly to say, don't usually stick around. A statistic that I've come across over and over and over is maybe inaccurate at this point. Maybe it's higher, maybe it's lower, but it is that 7 out of 10 new trucking businesses fail within their first 3 years. So many reasons behind that. But yeah, so I've kind of bounced around the topic. I've said it over and over without officially saying it. But do not get into trucking on your own authority, like getting your own DOT number, your own MC number, having an insurance agent like me, where you're paying $10,000 to $20,000 a year. Don't get into that if you think it's a get-rich-quick program. The trucking business that you are looking to start is a legacy. It's a legacy and it's a job. And most times when you have a job, it cannot be a legacy. If I get a job at Walmart, it is a legacy, I believe, but not necessarily one I want to hand down to my family over time, the story of Adam. So most of you are starting a trucking company to start the story of you. And that is a beautiful thing. So get rich quick, not so glamorous. The legacy of you and your story is beautiful. And that is what you should pursue. So that makes the trials and tribulations of trucking a welcomed experience, because it lets you know you're in it. You're in the grind. You're in that legacy. You're in that job. And this job does have the potential to make you rich over time. And some people do get lucky and get rich quick. I've had some people that start a trucking company on a Friday with their insurance and everything. By Saturday, this particular gentleman was already running Pepsi loads. And within 2 years, he had already grown his fleet and is running dedicated runs with his drivers home every night. So that's almost unheard of overall, but I just told you one of the stories, so it's not unheard of. But that isn't necessarily the goal. The gentleman I'm talking about, Mr. Rios, hello, he did not get into this like, let's get rich quick. He said, let's take this nice and steady and slow. And I think that's a beautiful thing, because now he's creating a legacy for those around him as well by allowing others to join his company as owner-operators, as independent contractors. So these gentlemen that or ladies that are joining his team are basically doing what he's doing on a smaller scale. Still a beautiful thing. But I mainly focus on the people that own the trucking companies that have to abide by FMCSA and USDOT rules. So thank you for watching. I did make this a somewhat shorter video. I didn't think of what I was gonna say, didn't think of my hand movements, didn't think of any of that. So probably some room to grow on these videos. Maybe it's come a long way since my first video. If you go back and watch it, it's like 5 or 6 years ago in my old kitchen. Again, not a get rich quick program in the trucking industry, but it is a beautiful legacy that you can leave your family, and the memory of you will be of an entrepreneur who took the world by the reins or by the steering wheel and did their thing. And for that, you can be applauded. Have a good one. I'm going to show you my information here so you can reach me if you're interested in being a trucking entity, crossing state lines, preferably long haul. That's where I shine. But I can quote box trucks, dualies, buses, people that haul cattle, people that haul cars. Whatever you got, I can help you out. Here's my info. That's the name of the trucking company, AMA United Transport Services. My phone number, my fax. I think I put office, but that's a fax number. I just now noticed that. My email address is my first and last name. So I look forward to speaking with some of you. I know that the day is short, the day goes by quick, so call early and I'll call you back the same day. If not, I'll reach you the next day. Take care, keep trucking.